Hello, students. Today I will give you the full explanation of the poem Snowdrop. Let me first describe the first two lines of the poem. The first two lines goes like this. Now is the globe shrunk tight around the mouse's dull wintering heart. Let me first explain these two lines to you. In these two lines, the poet actually provides an interesting juxtaposition. With the beginning line, the poet talks of the globe. This is not individual but something that actually includes everything in the current world. And in the next line, Hughes shifts to one small creature, the mouse. The globe is shrunk tight by whatever is causing this mouse's distress. The mouse is experiencing something so critically like a dull wintering heart. Dull wintering heart here means reducing the functioning of heart. Essentially, the mouse seems to be dying simply and clearly. The globe is in the cold winter, and the mouse is unable to endure it, to digest it, to bear it because of the temperature and situation becoming too frigid and harsh for survival. Winter brings the mouse's end of life. Now let's move to the next few lines. Weasel and crow, as if molded in brass, move through an outer darkness, not in their right minds, with the other deaths. Now let me explain these few lines to you. The weasel and crow continue to thrive in this winter setting, but not in their right minds because of the other deaths. This could be a representation of the nature of grief, since those who lose someone who passes away hurt in ways that could be labeled as not in their right minds. In fact, they could feel lifeless, as if molded in brass. Here, stillness of creatures is compared to brass. Brass, as you know, it's an alloy of copper and zinc. Obviously, these animals live, but they are impacted by the loss of life, maybe by the mouse's passing. Let's come to the next three lines. She too pursues her ends, brutal as the stars of this month, her pale head heavy as metal. Actually, in this line, the poet he diverts his attention towards a little gloomy flower, Snowdrop. She has been used for the flower Snowdrop, which bloom in such a harsh weather and cut its way open through the frosty earth. Hugh actually and personifies Snowdrop by using she and giving it agency and that pursues her death, describing it as a match for the brutal time, for the brutal time of a year in which a snowdrop flourishes. Brutal time, as you know, is the month of this is a winter. It has been described here as the brutal time of a year. In spite of giving any delicate beauty of snowdrop has not been no beauty snowdrop for snowdrop no beautiful words have been used here. It has been described as a survivor. In spite of giving any delicate beauty of snowdrop, who describes it as warrior. The snowdrop thrives and survives even while the mouse is hibernating deep in the earth, the same earth which fosters the growth of the flower. So, snowdrop, it is the warrior. Okay, so this was a full explanation of the poem. Hope that you would have you had fully understood this poem. Thank you.